times, the smell of magnolias in full bloom, and when we are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. We are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Mic check, 1, 2. I sit when I go number 1 and number 2. Yo, Dog Kenny Boucher here. Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab in Citrus County, Florida. We're doing it again. I almost said Hollywood. More Dorkia. 16 months. Let me get some love in chat right there. Thank you for the resub. Turn it back to chat. Recoil, JDA, Love Minis, the Beast Mod. War Pigment, Renegade. Some old schoolers in chat. Tolus, Camo Specs, B Dubs, 1+ Saves. Templar, they're cool. What's up, brother? Kilty. What's up, man? Friday. Templar. Can you read the recommended can you read recommended a therapist or specialist of 40K problems? Can I recommend a therapist? So you're quitting the orcs and going to chaos. It's an extremely normal 40K behavior. Wouldn't worry about it too much. You'll be all right. Plus A's, he's quitting. Templar started painting and just gave up. He's like, fuck it. He's like, fuck these. Disgusting. Been there. Time to take a break. Leave the orc project behind. Move to chaos. I mean, I'd finish the orcs just so I can have the army. But you already started chaos. That's the thing. So you're not really starting a new project. You already have an ongoing chaos project. You're fine. All right. It's Friday. So, been rethinking the promos, guys. So, I think we're going to drop Beast Mode Friday and just make it the 2x Yodogs. Or both. Fuck it. I don't know. Because, we don't do the Saturday. I don't think it's good on Monday. So I think we'll just do it on Fridays. I think Friday will just be like the OG day. OG Friday. So that's really my only update there. Kind of out of it today, man. I'm struggling to stay motivated. So I can relate to Templar issues. Mo's Magic. What's up, dog? OnePlus saves you have 12 penitent engines. You fucking beast. You fucking beast. So, promos. We're going to bring 2x Yodogs to Fridays. Exclamation point class. Still looking for new signups, guys. Top of the month. Teach 5 days a week. Exclamation point patrons, looking for $10 signups as well. I've also reshuffled the tiers. You're at the $40 tier, reread the description. Some new benefits. Still rocking Florida Man Friday. Behind on shipping as usual. You guys know how it is. Sorry about that. Canadian superstar, Sid for Game and Chat, and Grazer. Canadian power couple. What are you guys into? Coil Daddy. So that's about it, man. Just chilling today. Went to the doctors for the first time in like 8 years yesterday. Said I was dying. I was right about everything. Turning 40. Bidley Fitz, what's up, man? Dr. D says, can't wait for the blood results. I mean, I haven't gotten them back, but I'm assuming it says, how are you alive? You guys ever see those memes where it's like, what console did you first play Final Fantasy on? PlayStation 1. Patient is basically dead. Rectum. Nice red coat. Now they took my labs. I fasted. They examined me. They said I was all right. She's like, yeah, you're all right.
Down from
Took a bunch of vials of blood. They prescribed me some like penicillin and stuff for my chest. This cough I've had for like 3 weeks now. Fiddly Fitz said, yep, PS1 is basically dead. It was good. It was a good experience. But today, taught some classes, some work, cracked open a monster. Ivermectin? What's that? Is that old? Pop goes the monkey. Just chilling, brother. How you doing, man? Just trying to hang out on the internet, paint minis, and make $1, bro. I'm saying. As we're working on this Lord of Change. The little edge highlighting class today. Goes the monkey says, I want to see your Lord of Change. It's a good segue. We can start painting. That's the horse drug people were taking for COVID, Zenwu. Oh, that's the shit right there. I think they sell it at Circle K. I've seen that. I know what you're talking about. We're locked into the cradle. Ah. There we go. It's not a Lord of Change, Pop Monkey. Yeah, I guess I don't know what a Lord of Change is. Chaos and lead. Chaos Elite says, do you work at Circle K? Not anymore, they fired me. I moved on to Long John Silver's. Huh. Where is this guy? Oh man. I put the Lord of Change in a weird spot, man. I need to take my hat off. A little blue light. His arm. I have my shit all over the place. So where we're at here is airbrushed, dry brushed. Then we blocked in a bunch of the gold stuff with golden brown, ochre, burnt orange, and then we dry brushed it all up. And you can see this is like how this is just like dry brushed. And then we are going panel by panel. Pop goes the monkey, and we're just applying a little bit of extra After Effects to NMM up these little panels. So we left off. We were here. This panel. This panel. So we went from the ground up, wrists, everything. So now we're on the face. We've got this harness. There's armor built into their faces that we have to figure out. And once we get all that done, Then we can move on to the sub-assembly stuff. It's currently all in the VODs right now, and that'll be edited out for Patreon. Zenwood, did you get your testosterone levels tested? I don't know. They took 3 vials of blood. Ray Pray, how do I get that stuff though? How goes the monkey? Looking good, right? Biddly fits. Thanks, man. Why do I need to get my testosterone levels tested again? Is that how I get the Ozempic? Several. Because I'm past 40? Oh, because I'm post 40. Could be. I mean, like, isn't it like straight up low? Like, isn't that like how the human body works? It gets lower every year as you get older, so that like you live longer. Isn't that like the normal function of the pituitary gland and everything? What's a sign of low T? Mood and weight. Love Many says, in the beginning of old age, you just let the doctor choose. Later, you learn not to just do that. Okay, so I gotta start advocating more. That's right, Pop goes the monkey. Lethargy. Zenwu, I've been lethargic since I was a child. Like, fuck doing stuff. Do you chi exercises to increase stamina? I don't know what the fuck that means. I sit in this chair all day. I don't do exercise. Fuck exercise. This shit's hard, dude. I ain't trying to sweat. Want that Ozempic, dog? I just lose some weight. So if I get the T and the O, then I get skinny and jacked. That's what you're telling me? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and I can get HGH, so I could just supplement my jackness. I don't have to actually go to the gym. That's what you're telling me. Hair loss, check. Muscle loss, check. Skinny armed. Cocaine and ketchup works faster. Dr. D, hell yeah. Mateo, what's up, brother? Immortal Cast, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting skinny. Like what is it? Got stop that and drop. More payment says, yeah, I'll stop that. But that's right, man. They're saying that I can get the doctor to hook me up so I don't have to go to the gym. Leo, what's up, bro? It says, yeah, I pin wash, like you said, looks much better. I'm glad to hear that. Hell yeah. Zenwu, is that a shoulder pad? Yeah. Or penis. Also that, yeah. Everything's a dick. Male menopause. Mateo, I need to get hooked up. How do I get hooked up? They weighed me. I weighed 270 in my shoes and everything. She wasn't too, I was like, yo. Sorry. I know you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. She's like, what am I gonna say? I was like, lose weight, fatty. She was like, she fucking laughed. I was like, I know. I know. You guys been telling me that since I was a kid. Miss half damage in chat. Wow, this is a long time viewer. How you doing? I went to the doctor for the first time. Miss half damage in like 8 years. Yesterday. Mortal Cat says, yeah, I'm 250, 260, and I'm having a lot of health issues. Yeah. Gotta lose weight. That's how, that's, they did my blood pressure. I knew I'd stump her on that, though. Because she was like, yeah, you gotta lose weight, blah, blah, blah. You know, your blood pressure, everything. I was like, yeah, man. She was like, all right, let's take your blood pressure. I was like, how bad is it, doctor? She was like, shut the fuck up. I know my blood. I do my blood pressure for my Adderall. It's like it's 122 over 70. She was like, okay, fuck you. It's like, yeah, get good. And the thing is, and I already did my labs when I moved here to get because I had to change my provider for my Adderall. Right, it's telehealth, and so they had in Florida. They make you go with like an online primary, and you gotta go do all the labs, all your metabolic, everything. Like I already seen those. Like they're fine. Everything's good. So like, I was just trolling my doctor. My first time ever being in their office too. OnePlus says, when I started working out, I went from 180 to 205 in like 6 months. My doctor was trying to freak out. I was like, bro, I'm jacked. Calm down. Yeah. Exactly. Mateo says, okay, let me hear what the most you've ever lifted. Like in the gym? Like I once lifted the bar with one plate on each side. Love Mini says, they love fat people, make a ton of money off them until they die. Mortal Cat says, my blood pressure, cholesterol, all that stuff is fine. I just have one problem after another. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. That's frustrating, bro. Mateo. 145, dog. Is that what it's way? Is it 135? 45, 45, 45? No, I used to lift a really heavy weight back in the day. I used to lift really heavy weight. That's why I'm like still so big. But I stopped. Like I quit because like everything hurt all the fucking time. And my podiatrist is actually the guy back when I lived in North Carolina. He's the guy who convinced me to stop. Because I remember, you guys know I have gout. Zenwu says, from a certain perspective, just by standing up, you're leg pressing the world. I'm with that. Mateo, arm curl the bench bar. Fuck bench press though. Yeah, exactly what Mopo says. Bench press is a competition, it's not a workout. And I had to be convinced of that by my podiatrist. My foot doctor. Like, I was really caught up in like the gym bro powerlifting like kind of mentality where like it's not really healthy, you know, like Like I weighed 298, 300, and my body fat was like 18%. And I was like, yo, Jack, small. And the dude was like, yeah, like 18% of 300 pounds, dog. You're fat as fuck. And I was like, man, shut up, dude. Look how jacked I am. He's like, bro, you're in here for gout like every other week, dude. He's like, lose weight, fatty. Like, and he broke it down for me, and then I said quit. And so I went down, like I just chilling. I went down to 240. I'm back up to 270, but recently I've been taking creatine and working out. So I've put on about 20 pounds of, water weight and some muscle. But I haven't bench pressed since 2016. Like what plus days was getting at. It's an awful workout. Like, do push-ups. Like, that's what my podiatrist was a personal trainer. And he was jacked. So he got me on push-ups. That's the educational part, Miss Half Damage. But, who was the one who, like, if you want to know, no joking aside, all joking aside, who was the one who asked? Was it Mateo who asked the biggest lift? My biggest bench press lift was 435. And the reason I can still remember that is because it's competitive. It's the competition of lifting heavy. But my elbows and shoulders hurt all the time. Yeah, push-ups are way better. That player, like 100%. Dude, he talked me into it. Like, he's a personal trainer. He looked me dead in the eyes and he's like, bench press is a competition, it's not a workout, dog. And I was like, oh my god, you're so right. Like, I'm like just thinking like because like how macho hype I was about it. It completely in that one argument dismantled bench pressing for me, and I quit. And I just started doing push-ups. I was already doing push-ups, but I just stopped with the bench press entirely. When do you offer lifting 101 1 plus saves? You should offer lifting 101. You know more than I do. Miss Hash Damage says, I deadlifted 60 for the first time last week. Like the bar with like two small, like 225s on it. Is that what that is? No. Or like 160? You mean? That's awesome, Miss Hash Damage. You're deadlifting? That's awesome. I don't really deadlift. I don't do any powerlift exercises. I'm so lazy, guys. I go to the gym and I use all pulleys. Mostly all pulleys. I do biceps on the pulleys. I do triceps on the pulleys. I try to do chest on the pulleys. I do my legs on the leg press. With a couple exceptions. And then I walk for like a mile. Like uphill. Just that's it. That's my whole routine. Super lazy. I don't care about going to the gym. I hate it. I'm over it. But when I go, I do my work as efficiently, fast, and correctly techniqued as I can, and then I get the fuck out. I hate it though. Tablar says, I used to be able to do 1,000 pounds. The 3 lift club, 1,000 pound club. It's really good, man. Opa says, this machine's dope. Yeah. I switched the machines because I was also like, 3 weights only. Rah! For our gym bro. You know what I mean? And then the range of motion is so much safer with pulleys and stuff. And my shit never hurts. OnePlus says he goes to the gym and watches my show. I really, yeah, you got to teach the gym. You got to teach lifting 101 with OnePlus saves. More payment, yeah. The next level painting mentality, bro. Like, get in, get out, baby. Pop, do some creatine, do a little carb loading, some protein. Go to bed. Senru says, got a job at a brewery where I was lifting 60-pound malt buckets all day. Holy shit, dude. Lego Warm Talon. That's right, 1%. OP broken. OP broken. Yeah, congrats to Templar 1,000-pound club. That's a pretty fun achievement. But that's the competition, right? That's the competitive feeling. Makes you feel good, right? 1,000 pounds in 3 lifts. Makes you feel good. That's why I started challenging that mentality after my podiatrist. And I'll tell you what, I've had like a handful of gout flares since that guy's advice. And I was getting them like every other month. Like, I've had a handful since I stopped trying to be so heavy. And I was eating a certain amount of food to try to supplement that. You know, like, he had me look at everything. He was like, I don't care how jacked you are, bro. Like, stop. But I was like, it was kind of hard. I was definitely insecure about it for a while. I think it's like, what do they call it? Bigorexia. like I was definitely for a couple years had a lot of insecurity. 2 neck surgeries later. Oh yeah, that's right, Templar. You had some neck surgery. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I feel you. You used to run 4 mile. Wait, you could run a mile in 4 minutes, Dr. D, when you were a kid, when you were young. Bro, that's nuts. Bro, that's insane. Okay. Let's see if I can still use parts of this palette. I was doing my edge highlighting class, so you know how it is. Now it's gonna. The problem is that the blue is going to contaminate and green out the golds. That's a big no-no. You don't want that. OnePlus says, yeah, it's straight up body dysmorphia on the other side of the spectrum. Running a mile sucks, yeah. OnePlus says, you're in 1,000 pound. I'm also in 1,000 pound club if you count deadlift times 3. I love that, dude. I love that. Dr. D, I no longer want to be a $150. So hot the weight, slow gainer heavy for me. Wait. Dr. D, I'm trying to understand you saying that like you weigh 150 pounds and you're trying to get the 200? I never had a strong squat. OnePlus says for like how strong I was on the leg press and how strong my bench or my deadlift was. I never had a strong squat. That fucking. Oh no, never mind. I was about to go off brand for a second and reveal my true height. Brian Bivens, what's up, man? Yeah, the Huff. I like my deadlift was awesome. My squat was squat. My squat was squat. Opa says your body shaped poorly for it. You're a deformed goblin from Dermot to mites. Oh yeah, that thing you had when you were a kid. Oh, I see. You were 150 when you were running, and now you're 200 doing muscles. Little flow improver in case I need it. Find a little noosh. Yeah, I don't think I ever squatted more than... What is 3 plates? OnePlus is at 305. I don't think I ever tried more than that. Like, I can do that a couple of times at my biggest, but I never felt comfortable trying to go like max or anything because I always felt so unstable and I hated it. When I use this flow improver right here, sometimes the flow improver helps break up any nonsense in the bristles. Might need a little white. So if you just want tuning in, that's mahogany, burnt orange, golden brown. Dr. D's 305. Yeah, that's right. Burger King colors. Hell yeah, Popkins and Oogie. So let's see if we can get up here. I'd like to get this little dealy setup. Now that's going to be a little bit of a little obnoxious. So what we need to do, so we're looking for an angle first. So you see it's already been dry brushed and like just blocked in. So we're just going to kind of go with what you see there. You see how like we got some brightness toward the center? So I assure you that all the color on it is on this palette, right? It's some combination of this, and this. Okay? So what I'm trying to, and maybe a little white. So what I'm trying to do is like maybe eyeball with some kind of eyeball what the range is. So I think right here. So I'm going to set up for a heart pull. Pull straight back. And this should be brighter. Semi-opaque, a little wet. I'm just going to do a little heart pulls. Like right there. Okay? Now I think what I'm going to do is do the same thing over here. So we're setting up for the old tri-blend. Sorry, checking my phone. And so, bright, dark, bright. So now we know that we've laid this down. Might go a little brighter, a little bit more white. Right there. I'm gonna rinse it with some water. Let's run back to more of a mid-tone. Let's see how this falls on the spectrum. Kind of dark. Okay, now let's run back to the ochre mix. And let's connect the dots. Running our heart pool. Like that. So it's, real crude, lack of blending. That's fine. Now, on this, you see we've got this like frame. So probably what we want to do is maybe switch the frame. Let's get dark. Let's get bright. So we're calling that a plane shift, where dark is opposed by bright. I left a whip tag up. Oh yeah, look at that. Thanks. So now let's run back to bright, little white, little the golden brown. Right there. Let's run back to more stock ochre. Golden brown, I always call it ochre. Right there. Let's run back to mid-tone. Okay. So, tri-blend, plane shift. Now I want to get a little bit more yellowy feeling, so let's grab more of the yellow-brown. I'm going to lower the opacity with a little moisture. Take some moisture off with the paper towel. So that's semi-opaque, slightly wet at most. And this is where a lot of our yellow feeling comes from. Let's go back, jump up to our mid-tone. See, we're just making slices. So we yellowed it up a little bit. And the cool thing about NMM is like you don't really need to be that blendy. As long as you do these procedure, tri-blend and the plane shift. But blending it out is relatively easy. It's just a little glazing technique, color matching, a little respect. So I'm gonna lower the opacity here. Take the moisture off. And I'm gonna just kind of heal this blur. I'm gonna grab more of the yellow color. And I'm using a lower opacity blend, and I'm just kind of colliding with the tide lines. Run back to the mid-tone, lower the opacity with some water. See, now we're kind of blurring some of that line work out. We're gonna rinse a little bit. We're gonna go back to something a little brighter here. Lower the opacity, take some moisture off. Right there. Let's run back to more golden brown. Now, the linchpin is the edge highlight. And I still want to bring a little bit more of the yellow in here. So I'm going to take that low opacity mix and walk my way in deeper. It's a little too brown for too long. See? We have to kind of just shift this to be a little more yellow. I'm going to stack it over, do it again. I'm going to pick up a little of our mid. Just blur it a little bit. There it is. So now I'm going to deploy a little pin wash strategy here. Yo, we got White Turk in chat. So I'm going to take some of the darker version, lower the opacity, semi-opaque. I'm going to try to draw like a little line right here using the heart pool. And create a separation between the frame and the plane. Little border. Now let's see if we can run a clean edge. So I'm going to take pure white. See if I can find an angle here to run a tracer. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left, or left to right if that's all you got. Right there. Now the tricky part's going to be absolutely, we have to hit this right here. This may be a lot of heart pulling. Opacity, low moisture. Try to sneak in right here. Catch that rail. You see, once you get that highlight in there, recoil both bots are in between subs right now. Do they both lose their sub at the same time? How's that possible? That's so ridiculous. All right, I have to gift them a sub on. Let's run back to the dark mix. Just reinforce this line right here. So that's a pretty easy workup right there. So now we just have to kind of emulate what we did here on this side. See? And the fact that like we did all this base work and just dry brushed it actually makes this easy. We're not actually having to like repaint anything. We're just kind of adding the same colors back to it. All right, let me jump over to Twitch. Let me see what's going on with the bot. Let's see. Need to gift them some subs again. $25. Paying Twitch $25. So my bot has emotes. My own bot. I get half. So I'm like paying myself half of that. Now Swolebot. Is a swoller, it's Swoller bot, right? Is Swoller bot in there? Yeah, there it is. It says I gifted him a $5 sub, but they're now a tier 3 sub. I gifted him a $25 sub. That's weird. Need all the fucking emotes, dude. Alright, let's get back to it. So we got that. Let's keep our momentum. See if we can get this one. We'll do the same thing. Right. Bright, dark, bright. Lane shift. Right there. Let's grab a little of the golden brown. Lower in opacity. A little bit trickier from this side. So we gotta get behind this thing's head. Let's run to the midtone. Right here. Run back a little bit into the yellow spectrum. Just doing a heart pulse, trying to keep the lines parallel. A little extra golden brown in the mix. You say it's hardly even can be considered any kind of blending.
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something.
We're gonna reinforce some of that golden brown.
I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did. I did it, I did. I did, I did. Yeah. You get what you give, it is what it is. Don't want you to win, it don't make no sense.
Let's run a little bit back into the mid-tone.
They wonder why, after flipping sides, we not out of eye. I wonder why. Whole lot of friends, they came in, they
Back
win.
into some of
Whole
the
lot money
yellow.
I put up and spend. When I was down, ain't not to be found. But catch a little buzz, they right back again. Right back again. Pull up a toast, right to the brim. This for them. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you get.
Losing my line a little bit right there.
I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in
There we
the
go.
running. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did, I did. Remember they used to doubt the boy. Remember they used to doubt me. I kept a vision around me. Whole team know it isn't about me. Been through the peaks, been through the valleys. If I tried to quit, they wouldn't allow me. Breaking the bread up and pass it around me. Yeah, walking achievements, eyes we beat it. You know it's a feat, still on 2 feet, yeah. They say I'm conceited.
They're a little
It
darker.
ain't no limits, no, it ain't no ceilings. That's how we feel. That's how we feel. It's hard to conceal. It's hard to conceal it. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it
With
my
it.
all, now we in a running. I did, I did.
Let's get a little whiter.
I did, I did, I started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did. I did it, I did. I did, I did.
And you don't need to overcomplicate it. Like I said, once you get the tri-blend engaged, the plane shift, you can usually just let it ride, even if it's a little liney. Fuck, I gotta put the pin wash in first. You gotta go back to the dark, semi-opaque and a little wet.
When we are apart, I will remember the summer.
Doing a little heart pull.
Remember when everything was bright and new.
Get that little line installed.
Through the little park, the moon
Now let's run back to pure white.
high above the treetops, the smell of magnolias in full
We're running a very careful tracer from like the sketchy angle. This is definitely the trickier angle, but if you're just very extremely light brush pressure, high opacity, and very low moisture, you can get this to stick pretty easily. We're just kind of scraping along that little track tip. So it basically is a modified heart pull where you're using the rail to guide your brush.
The chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart.
There. Well, plus that says, what's the gold on the head tech? I missed it when you laid it down. It's been the same thing we've done the whole fucking project, bro. Mahogany, burnt orange, golden yellow. Now this is going to be tricky. We got to run in here with a tracer. Side of the brush. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. It's all about finding the right angle.
will be wishing on starlight, wishing.
Wonder if I can get underneath it on this side. Kind of feel like I can't. Like, see that ledge right there? God, it's a trap. I think that's a trap.
Who knows if tomorrow may bring us.
Let's see. God, no, fucking don't do it. It's not needed. It's fine like that.
New start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart.
So now we need to move back to this design here. And you see, this is easy. Just basically
Forever, you'll be in
highlight it up. Just like, you know, I would probably do ochre white, or like the, you know, the golden brown white combo, but I just get some tracers right here. Now there are going to be wings right here, so we don't have to overcomplicate this. So I'm going to probably just kind of jump around. So you kind of just highlight some of this out. A heart pull right here. I'm gonna run back. Got a little sloppy there. So let's just run, I'm gonna run back to Midtown. A little darker. There you see. Get that little flare. Maybe a little bit more of the orange spectrum. Like I said, I'm not going to go too hard on this stuff. Because it sits kind of like in between the wings here. And it's not going to be a real viewable angle. If we put the wings on and decide we need to do more, sure. But I don't like to overpaint. Now, we do also have this nonsense. So it looks like what they do is they paint this like fish scale out of the design. So let's paint that first. I think that actually it's a candidate for... Yeah, it looks like they're kind of doing it the same color as him, which I actually get behind in this situation. So now let's grab a little blue. The first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to raw dog the blue right over it. Maybe actually get some jade before I go too far. And a touch of white. Get more white. Kind of like that. Since I already have the brighter part of the mix, I'm just going to kind of start back here with it. Since it's already loaded up on my brush, now I'm going to kind of reverse back to the darker part. Right? Is the music louder than normal? It's possible. I mean, turn it down. Is that better? See, now I think, be careful, I think I could just take this small dry brush. Some white. Right there. A little blue in a place, but it's gonna be fine. So now what we want is to just go back to our golden brown mix. And just kind of reinforce this top bit. So we're just kind of hitting it with the stock yellow color that we've been using. Using just kind of like a wide tracer technique with a And just really try to generate a little bit more opacity. And see, it was really mostly a brownish finish. And now we're making sure that the yellow is front and center. See? Let's grab a little white. Take back. We're just trying to get a little bit more shine on these points. There it is. Feeling that. Right. Downgrade to the smaller brush. And a little white loaded up. Let's see if we can get like a kind of a nice chiseled edge highlight right here. Yeah. Put a little on the blue scales too. Because it's easy enough. It's pretty good, right? It's not too bad. Has anyone painted one like this? Like, I feel like it's pretty ambitious to paint the Lord of Change like this. I'm trying to speedrun it. It's just, I feel like no one spot is actually that bad. It's just like these panels are big and weird shapes. And the rest of it's going to go on pretty easy because the rest of it, we're going to just do some real ass airbrush cheating. The faces are really what's going to be challenging. Like, what do we paint the bird mouth relative to the gold? Our next step is really going to be getting inside those mouths. Figuring shit out. And they've got armor on their heads and stuff. Like right here. Thanks, Pop Goes the Monkey. See, and that shape is going to be kind of weird. Kind of just freestyling right now. Dr. D, was the box Photoshop colors for the mouth inside? Inside it's kind of fleshy, but the lips are like yellow, which would get lost in the. It's a questionable design choice, color-wise. So I'm just kind of doing what we've been doing, running some mid-tone in. Getting like kind of a dark to bright. I'm doing like a bi-blend, not a tri-blend here. Let's get a little white. And then the tricky part is that he's got this big design on top too. Get a little white. Back to some weird ass shapes. I'm gonna try to do a little exterior white edge highlights. Oh, I see. There's like a double panel right here. Yeah, that thing kind of sucks. He's got 2 gems right on top. I'm gonna try to do a little glazing right here. That's a whole pile of worms. Get some pure white again. See, and like his face also is white, and should be able to fix some of our sloppy painting by bringing some pure white back in over the skin right around him. All right, feeling that. My dad's doing some ham radio nonsense out there. I can literally see him. I can see his shadow through the window. Okay, let's grab some mid-tone range. See if I can get a little line right here. Easier said than done. Let's run back to the white yellow mix. What's back? You should tell him that you're doing now is like Buck Rogers Tech of ham radio. Yeah, this little spot is kind of tricky. I think we got it. I think we massaged it. You see, after this, we have to, like I said, we have to start figuring out the fleshy bits. Taking some white back in. So, and there is also, we got to do the other side, which is tucked in there. But also, let's not forget, there's these two big gems right here. And we gotta fucking fully gem paint these. So let's pre-highlight them white. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's so hard to actually visualize this. That's why we got to kind of paint his mouth interior first. Kind of work back what's flesh and what's not before we actually start messing with too much shit there. Because it's really hard. It's easy to get kind of lost in there. So my rule of thumb is typically to go in as deep as you can and work out. Right? Because like you don't want to be painting like all that exterior gold shit all nice and then have to somehow shove your brush deeper beyond what you just painted without fucking it up. So what we'll do is we'll do a little whip session. Exclamation point 2X dogs, exclamation point Beast Mode Friday, Florida Man Friday. Dr. D, you remember as a kid watching on B&W antenna, TV set black and white? Oh yeah. Neighbor on his ham radio always bled through. So let's set up to do a whip session, guys. Let me go take a leak real quick. I gotta pee. Be right back. And as soon as I come back, we'll queue up Discord and see what you guys are working on. Exclamation point whip. And we're back. Dark Jameson just tuning in. Chaotic Painting. What's up, guys? Running over to Discord right now. Exclamation point whip. Just a little Friday night. NMM. The Lord of Change. Can't wait till we get to move on to the wings. Pop Goes the Monkey. New model from Carnage King. Ooh. Recoil. What emotes are Yodog Silver Star, Platinum Star? I don't know. I think I just changed them. You know what I'm saying? I think that they were something once and aren't now. And I have to have the bot master remove them from the from that command. From that code. Like a Hoss. Oh shit, my man Like a Hoss is rating us? That's awesome. Here we go. Carnage King. Pop Goes the Monkey. That's a beast. That's a fucking hell of a model. Is likely Haas Seahawks. What says? No. Seahawks is literally Seahawks. Like a Haas is a different guy. Yeah, this is fucking dope. So is it like some kind of lord with two options? Looks like a Chaos Terminator Lord. Got new stuff incoming over the next weeks. Pop Goes the Monkey with Carnage King, man, that's exciting, bro. You guys have like a Chaos line coming out. Red coat. Damn it, they talked me into Battletech. Who's they? Oh, shit looks hella good. Great job. Love that. I mean, I love the execution. Little janky ass Battletech minis. I read your message, Templar, on Facebook just now. Yeah, that's awesome. Diddly Fitz, thanks for kicking it, man. Red coat, yeah, they're janky as fuck, man. It's beautiful. We get some love in the chat for Redcoat. Exclamation point whip if you want to jump in on this. Share anything you're working on, whips, completed projects. Oh, no worries, Redcoat. I love it, man. It's a perfect paint job for a janky ass little model. More pigment. Oh, I like this. Is a good picture. He says not much updates on that project he's working on, but this is like a new angle. I like this. That's fucking sick, dude. Gallus Minis. Yo, that's an OG right there. What's up, man? What you up to, man? Gallus, chilling, man. Live with my parents in Florida now. You're working a lot, but you just got back in the hobby. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear that. Exclamation point whip. Anyone trying to jump in? Gallus, you resubbed. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Todd. Of course. Get good. My classes have been popping off over the last 3 years. If you missed out on that, I've got a new syllabus. Taught over 300 people. I've been mostly focused on that. Just changed my calendar around so I can teach 5 days a week now. Exclamation point class. Like a hoss. Yo, look at this. Here's a war archfiend. Gallus, I'm trying, man. Val needs in chat 54 months. Is it not showing up as an alert? Is it doing that thing where the alerts are broken again? Sorry, I must have missed like 5 subs. Or a bunch of subs. We run to the alert channel. Event channel. It's in there. I mean, the bot caught you. Yeah, it's not alerting me right now. McCool, he resubbed. I missed that. Sucks. Yeah, no alerts though, Val needs. That's all that you just got here. What's going on with that? Oh, there it is. Jack and close painting. We're taking a look at Seahawks's Archfiend. Seahawks, sorry. Like a hoss. Now you put that in my head, 1 plus saves. Long needs, you're doing up the Monument Monthly Challenge right now. What is it? Yeah, this is a wild ass model. Hoss. Let's see what Gallus Minis is working on. Recoil's mom in chat. I get some love right there. Thanks for the share. Hoss. Gallus Minis, first all-ward unit. Decided to make it painful on myself. Do NLP for all weapons and armor. Having never done it before. What do you mean? Oh, you did some NMM. I love it. It's beautiful. You did it. Some nice tri blends. Got some quad blends in the motherfuckers. They look hot. I love it. It's perfect for those little rascals. Dr. D says the challenge, your available colors are as follows: ultramarine, yellow, green, red, gray, burnt orange, black, coal black, satin black, transparent black, white, bold titanium, white, heavy titanium white, transparent white. That's the challenge? That's like every color in the world, dude. What plus says? You nailed it. Oh, there's a picture, I think. Hold on. Val needs. This is the challenge? This is different colors than was just listed. Is these the colors? Or maybe these are the colors. I don't fucking know. The hell is this new handman command? This is it. The new challenge, huh? What'd you say they were? Just 6 colors. Ultramarine. So it's ultramarine blue, yellow, green. Oh, it's like bright yellow, green. Okay. Red, gray. Red, gray. Do I have these colors? I don't know. I don't think I do. Let me see. I faded ultramarine. Yellow, green. Got yellow, green. Red, like Bull Power Red. I got that, obviously. Gray. Like any gray? Is it like any gray? What gray is it specifically? Red gray? Is that a color? The fuck kind of color is that? I have no idea what that is. Not a new ultramarine? Bro, I don't have any of these. How am I going to have these colors? I got to buy new colors for this challenge. It's dead to me. Fucking dead to me. Put this shit away. Wow. Recoil's mom's got it going on.
Love to you and your family.
Thank you, Recoil's mom. Dropping $30. Double Yo Dogs on Fridays now. They get some hype in chat for Recoil's mom. One plus six, I don't know what that means. Oh, pay to win. It's pay to win like Diablo 4. Oh, man. Alright. Chat Garrison, what's up, brother? Shout out to Recoil's mom. Throwing 30 at me. Let's promote. So Fridays, I'm doing double Yo Dogs now. It is a Florida Man Friday. If you're new here, big focus is my classes, exclamation point class. Pop Goes the Monkey, thanks for kicking it with us, brother. Any more whips? Nope. Thanks for sharing, guys. Crazy. How you doing, man? Just got out of work. Recoil, you've got a whip coming? I'll stand by. I shall stand by for your whip. No, did I read that wrong? Australia internet takes a while to get here. Crazy, you would have a whip if you were home. Are you driving? Be texting and driving. Oh, recoil, this is awesome.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cops! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Word. I think I'm a professional at lurking now, lol.
Ah! Caddick painting. Still at work. 2x Yo Dogs, 46 bonus Yo Dogs, and double Yo Dogs. Making some strong man love a chat right there for my man, Caddick painting. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day. Crazy, you're just leaving the building? Yo, this is sick right here, though. Take a look at this Caddick painting. Some solid weather. I mean, that looks exactly like stone. I love this. Well done. Looks like concrete all busted up. I like that. Yeah. Anything else? This is your Emperor base, right? Any whips on him yet? Or is it still just like copper and gold? Fucking bird. This thing is getting a little silly. Recoil. Meant to look like a Bernie and Prospero pyramid shit. That's what it looks like. GW, yeah, GW. I know exactly what you mean. GW one is like that. Okay, so this is barely viewable. So what we're gonna mostly do on this side, recoil, CAD painting, recoil's mom. So we're mostly just gonna kind of edge highlight it the best we can from this top angle. We're not gonna do much. Just going to take the brighter ochre mix. And just kind of get a nice border going. A little bit of white in the mix. You can barely even see that thing. This side we did a little fading. And I'm just gonna kind of tidy it up a little bit with some more golden brown. A little shine right there. Maybe I will just grab a little mid-tone, which is burnt orange and mahogany, with some of the golden brown in the mix. Rinse. Where's my paper towel? I'm anxious though because I want to start on the mouth. Rinse. Pull up some white. And I'm going to just kind of work into some of his flesh color. Remember, he's supposed to be white. And some of this has ochre, like dry brush kind of overspray on it. And we're just kind of reinforcing some of the white opacity and erasing some of that dry brushing dust at the same time. Now we do have to paint these fucking gems, man. 1 billion gems. Oh, it's so preposterous. Transparent red, a little magenta. And we're gonna have to paint these goodly. So we gotta do like full coverage. Oh, Monument Hobbies coming in with that raid. We get some love in the chat from Monument Hobbies. If you're just tuning in, what we have here is a little transparent red, a little magenta mixed together over some white to get that nice clean base. And we're gonna just do a little quick gem effect. So let's start up top. So I have transparent blue and transparent red. This has kind of been our darkening color. Top left. Kind of horseshoe shadow. Like so. And now we're going to just kind of work our way back to the color that's already there by mixing the two together. Okay. Now we're going to take a base magenta with a touch of white. It's relatively opaque, low moisture. And we're going to reinforce bottom right highlight. Maybe a little bit more white. So we're inverting, doing our little horseshoe hook. See, it opposes the shadow top left. We're gonna get a little bit more white. Quick heart pull. And then we want to make sure that we're relatively low moisture for this next part. We're going to take the white and embed a little stipple in the darkest part of the top left. Right. Now we get to move on to some nonsense. Okay, so we're gonna suspend with the NMM now, because the face nonsense is so intertwined with the mouth nonsense. We need to get the mouth sorted. Then we can do the metal part. So inside a mouth first. So probably just like a kind of I mean, it'll be a reddish burgundy kind of color, I'm thinking. So I'll probably honestly, I'll just freestyle this shit. Like, we've got red, magenta right here. Let's add some mahogany. And we're just going to kind of magenta up this mahogany into like a good fleshy position. And we're just going to try to jam it in to his mouth. We're pretty much just raw dogging this. The only moisture in the paint came from the transparent red. And we're using a lot of stippling, and we're going to get this in places that we didn't intend. That's why we're doing it first. See? Just jamming it in there. Like I said, raw dogging it for coverage right now. And then we may thin it down as needed.
How you like me now? Don't fuck the style, ruthless wow. Do you wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Yeah, I can't help myself.
Yo, idiot on a rampage. Let me get some love right there. That's exclamation point raw. My man likes it raw. Yeah, how you doing, brother? Thank you for your support, validating. Appreciate it. Find value in my content. And let's I switched to the bigger brush, idiot and rampage, because that little brush is not getting it done. So we're using the number 4. And this is mahogany, some transparent red, and some magenta. We're just trying to get every inch of inside of his mouth with that mix. Okay. Mahogany, magenta, red. Something like that. This one also, it's funny because I did it backwards from the box art. The heads are in the wrong places, but the tongues are in the right places, right? Like this tongue is on the left, that tongue is on the right, but the heads are the wrong heads. So we're raw dogging this idiot in a rampage. Trying to just max the coverage out. Using a lot of stippling. To deploy that paint. On a good opaque coat of this. They may be wrong, but they look so right. That's right. I got my man Kelsky in chat. Dr. D, thank you. Whoop, I got a little out of bounds right here, you see? I'm gonna take some water, rinse my brush. I'm just gonna make sure that this is watered down. I don't want there to be like a weird spot that dries there. Crazy. Is it on purpose? But you're shoving the paint into the mouth. This kind of sharpens the image. Yeah, well, it's subtracting it from the blur of it being the same color as everything around it. Gallus Minis, thanks for tuning in, man. So now he's got lips too. Now they paint the lips yellow. I think that's a mistake. I'm actually just gonna kind of keep it in this spectrum. See, just so we can subtract further. So this is all bird lip. Right here. And they painted it like it's like yellow, which is cool, but everything else is gold around it. It's bad contrast. So I'm gonna just start like this, just for max viewability. And you see the problems instantly are that, like, what the fuck is the lip and what the fuck is the armor? What's the beak? All that shit. Like, it's so hard to tell what we're looking at, you see? So that's why I'm starting here in the core and working my way out. It's like they couldn't figure out what they were painting. Like, it's wild. Like, look at this. Like, this is all obviously like gold, but then suddenly right here it's all yellow, right? But he's still painting the trim like it's gold, but he's painting it like it's yellow. It's yellow. This shit's yellow. They don't use that color anywhere else on the model. So it's like he couldn't figure out if it was gold or skin. And I get that. See, because this is obviously bird lip right here. All this texture and shit, this is obviously bird lip. But then it becomes bird beak. And then it has trim over it. It's like he couldn't decide if it was going to be trim or bird lip. See, like, this line is the same all the way through, see? All the way through. If you're paying attention, you see? This is technically all the same surface still, what I'm painting right now. See? It's like whoever painted the box art couldn't see that or chose not to. See? Same thing down here. So we have to sort this out, and this color it shows is just what I had. Like, it's linked to the inside, but I'm definitely going to be shifting a lot of this around. This is going to be our first real big problem to solve. It's bird mouth. Now I see some stuff on the interior that I still need to catch. So there's like a spot in here with literally no paint on it. I see it under here. Now this one is wacky too. So you see the bird, this is where it gets weird. The bird lip seems to continue as if it's trim, but it doesn't. The guy who painted it like it did. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm right. It becomes the interior of this, see? So we have to kind of subtract and separate a bunch of this stuff out. You even paint bird lip, bro. That's right, Recoil. Cocacho. Cho. What's up, man? Shout out to Recoil gifting out that sub. So, what we want to do is stick to the interior for a second. Let's see if we can just take a little magenta and kind of just like softly dry brush it in. With this brush. See, I'm just kind of dragging it across these ridges using this giant number 6 brush. Kind of just bringing out any texture I see. Going to stock magenta. So I can start separating kind of the fleshy bits from the hard bits. Using the big fat number 6, a little paper towel. And we're going to get this places that we don't want. That's why we're doing it now. Like, imagine if you painted everything meticulously around this shit, and then you came in trying to paint this shit and fucked it all up. All right, we're getting places. We want the inside to stay pretty dark. But we got to figure out I'm thinking like so this I think this is like a good example right here. So let's go back to the magenta, grab some white. And look right here. If you just kind of spot highlight this, looks pretty fleshy, right? Is that tongue or magic breath? Who knows? 1+ days. Is that like a wet dry brush technique? Recoil? I mean, I dried it more than I left it wet. It's just like more like a lazy dry brush. So now, so like we have to kind of figure out where this stops, right? And that's really the struggle. See, we're just kind of doing some tracer techniques. Big Uncle, I saw 2 turkey vultures eating some roadkill the other day. Some weird looking birds out there. Yeah. Kind of feeling that from this model now. So you see like right here. Defining the edge right there of that lip, you see? And up here, there's like a clear piece of trim, you see? Now, what is that? Where does that trim come from? What is generating that? Because it goes from obvious skin nonsense to not skin nonsense, you see? And then inside the beak here, it's hard to define what we're looking at. I feel like there's even a gem in there. See, this kind of stops right there and becomes that. This is going to be the thing we have to figure out. There's some white. I think as long as you paint precisely, you know, the edges of things, I think you're okay. I think if you just bright things bright, dark things dark, just stick to a plan and go, I think it's going to be fine. Just execute. The stipple right here. We'll just try to catch the opposite side here. We're not worried about what's what now. We're just sticking to the plan. Now, look, it's important. Let me grab some more white. I think we can now drag some of these other colors in if we're careful. So we've got this magenta here, right? But what if we took some of the blue and turk and jade, okay? Added some magenta. And what if we kind of brought some of this in to like about here? Now we just load up on white. Because that is his actual color up here. See, and I'm trying to bring it from the magenta back to the white. As my solution to this nonsense. A little bit more white. Go back, gently massage this nonsense. Yeah, what the fuck is this? There's like a thing here, a shape. See, it's like almost like fleshy in there. You see how I'm trying to see now? You see how I'm trying to tie that back in? You see? Jam some of it in. Grab some white. And we're just trying to figure out our fucking guy. So this is all supposed to be white right here. It's literally his eye and eye cavity right there. See, we're just playing with the same colors, right? We used the blue and the jade on him when we airbrushed him, and white. And now we're just blurring it into the magenta we just laid out. And now we're stippling in. And acknowledging the line shape of some of this stuff, you see? See, and we're subtracting that shit out. It kind of looks like it's a Z symbol on the side. This little thingy right here. Is that what I'm looking at? Like it's like this. Let's grab some of the magenta. Just trying to define edges. Yeah, it's like his skin. It's weird. All right, I want to drag a bit of a border in there, so I'm gonna go back to this jade, semi-opaque, kind of wet. I'm gonna try to create a border. See that? Semi-opaque, kind of wet. Rinse it, pull out some more white. This shit is wild. 20 minutes left. Thank you guys for your support as we workshop this. So we're just kind of, so we're playing with it. It's all. Let's just define borders again. Here's some white and magenta. Looks like a hole in the beak. We're talking about recoil. Now let's swap back. Okay, let's swap back. Let's see if we can get back to the kind of gold color. Let's see what we can see up here. This is the challenge too, is we have to kind of invent a break. So I'm going to say this is where it starts. And let's grab some of that jade. Push it in there. Or jerk. Yeah, the design is insane, Recoil. So you see, we're saying that is armor. See? We're saying that this stops here. And to me, it looks like it does. I see a fucking border there. See? This one is a lot easier looking. See this? You can kind of end it right here. What the problem is like interior wise. I mean, he is the fucking goddamn Fate Weaver, so he doesn't have to subscribe to physics. I feel like that's in his resume, right? $14 minutes left in the show. Shout out to Recoil's mom, Eating a Rampage, and Caddick Penny for your support tonight. I mean, yeah, I have that picture too. I don't know. What are you pointing out in it, Recoil? I have that picture. Right. I'm looking right at it. Zoomed in and blurry, dog. It's the same thing. All right, let's see if we can. See if we can pull some of this out. He's like, "You're welcome." Blurry's my go-to. See, we're just trying to kind of drag kind of a highlight along the seam there. I'm not ready to commit to any real ass NMM right now. I'm still just defining edges. Bright stuff bright, dark stuff dark. Rinse. I think I must put my finger here. So it looks like I lost. It's like jade, magenta, white combo.
And his name is John C.
Gold trim is looking sweet, man.
My man McCool. You can't see him. Thank you so much. Double Yodox. 69 bonus Yodox to my boy right now. We're doing double and beast mode on Fridays now. Thanks, McCool. I hope you're doing okay right now. I think I rubbed that off with my finger placement earlier. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to bury myself in the trim there yet. I'm still sorting out. Some white right here. I think that sketch works. I think we can get away with that layout. I think we just need to kind of pop some of this stuff real quick. Really sell it as being kind of shiny. Mateo, you back?
Yes, still here lol.
This is not right! What the hell is this? From the order if both men are
Chaotic painting. Yo, chaotic painting. That straight up scared the shit out of me. Let me get some strong man love in chat from a man chaotic painting. Now look, I'm gonna just so it doesn't bother me, I'm gonna take a touch of transparent red, water it down. I'm gonna put it right in his eye socket, so you can see his little eye. Maybe a little jade. His eyes are shockingly tiny, guys. Shockingly fucking tiny in there. Five minutes left. I'm going to just kind of stipple in a little bit more saturation kind of right here. The heads have been the thing I've been anxious for the most. Thanks, chaotic painting. Love minis. Green, maybe. Green might be better. I won't deny that. The fuck was that? Is my dad out there fucking around still?
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cats! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
For the tip jar. That's a badass Birdman.
Redcoat dropping the 50 spot. Thanks, man. Red coat, hashtag Dirty Mike Life. I'm going to try to do a little bit more dry brushing here. And here. Making some strong man loving chat for my man Red Coat. Yeah, I think that works. I think that sketch holds up. So now I feel pretty confident. We won't do any of the gold yet. Okay. And I may do more to this to spruce it up, but I feel confident that we can get away with this kind of workup. Like, check this out, Red Coat. So you see, like, his skin is white, right? But I can use a combination of like jade, blue, and white to create a nice little fake shadow here. See, I can kind of like separate some of these details, you see? And then I can lean down the white with 2.5 minutes left, see? And I can subtract from that border and keep a nice tight little seam there. And enhance and fix, create kind of like the illusions that I'm looking for by just frames of borders, dark thing, bright thing, dark thing. You see, like I just created like this border there that helps tuck the kind of questionable armor problem. You see, like this is actually becoming his skin, you see? So I'm just like, okay. So we're going to definitely be jumping around doing stuff like that. As we move around. But Red Coat, for starters, is get both faces like this. Get them both sketched out. Get the composition correct on both. And then we can jump in and reinforce and curate the armor. But you see, that's a scary looking bird face. That's like a vulture bird, right? Like it's terrifying, right? But look, see, that's the mistake they made. Look at that yellow face, yellow mouth and gold trim. That's a mistake because it kind of looks like you suddenly changed your gold style. Looks like you were doing metallics and then you suddenly weren't. There's contrast here. And there's a reason for that color to exist. That color's on the wings. So like that is way more contrast. $40 minutes left in the show. Double Yo Dogs, if anyone's trying to get in on this. Guilty O'Neill, how you doing, brother? Buddy Funster in the chat. I'm feeling it. I feel good. We got this locked in. Top ahead, then we kind of started sketching out the faces, and now we know we can get away with. Now we know what we can get away with. Red Coat, even though you're a child of Nurgle, that bird slaps. Crotech slaps.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Right, miss. What's up, brother? So, we're going places. We're going places. I'm happy as fuck with that. So let me write some names down. Thank you guys so much. Anybody who's thinking about taking the classes and getting OP, not everything is like this. Even though we did use a lot of secret tech on this guy. We used airbrushing, dry brushing, all 101. A lot of edge highlighting, 101. The only thing that we did that's 201 is the NMM effect. But all my students can do that effect because they took the 101. So, easier example of my course is of textbook NLP is this Armon. This is straight up airbrush cheating. Some edge highlights, some pin washes, dry brush. And if you put the parts together in the right procedure, you make models look better than like how good you are at painting. Like I got tons of students who paint like that, who are straight up like, I'm not an artist. I don't fucking know anything about art. What they know how to do is execute a technique on miniatures. So you don't need to be an artist to do this at all. Red coat, thank you. You're on the list. Recoil's mom. Caddick painting. My man Matt Cool. Legends. Let's set up a raid on Twitch. Where are we taking the raid tonight? Jack Club's painting. My man Wyatt. The raid is ticking down. Bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to my man Wyatt. Thank you, Kramus, for tuning in. Recoil, Coil Daddy, and Love Minis, the Beast mod. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys again on Monday for Monday Night Raw Dog. Thank you guys to the bottom of my heart. Please feel free to hit me up over the weekend with any painting questions. And please consider signing up for my painting classes. Looking for them students right now. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
Moving down to LA, to the land of opportunity. My grandma thinks I'm crazy for giving Hollywood a piece of me.